I started a book channel. Everybody clap. Whole OOTV. I'm gonna break this, aren't I? Are you okay? No, that's why I'm coloring. It was the straw that broke the camel's back, so I screamed. I'm always, it seems, on a couch. Welcome back to the vlog. The timeline of this vlog is wrong. We're gonna jump back in time for a second. Cool, right? And then we're gonna come back, okay? I wanna talk with sunglasses the entire time because it looks better when half of my face is covered. I just went to go vote this morning in person in California. Hot girls vote on statewide elections, right? I want to wear the glasses the whole time. I'm wearing my personal. I just got here to here. Let me show you my outfit. This is what I wore to the polls. Poll OOTD. My purse. Love her. Sunglasses because ugh. Oh wait, duh, the focal point of the look. The dog is so confused as to if she should come in or she should go out. Yeah, I know, she's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm talking to myself. The sweater is from Princess Polly. The jeans are the exact same jeans I was wearing in the last OOTD here. Sorry, I hyperfixate on my jeans too. If I find a pair of my jeans that I'm loving the vibe and they look good with a lot of things, I'm like, okay, you're my favorite for the week or 3. The loafers, right? Yes. Love a loafer. I love the shades, right? Okay, ready to go vote. Those are the vibes. Voting vibes. Hell yeah, brother. Welcome back. Let's actually go back in time again, right? Because they had to be separated. It just felt right, okay? We're gonna jump back in time again. Bear with me here, okay? You're on an air fryer and I'm on my tippy toes. I'm gonna remain on my tiptoes because you're on an air fryer and it's like, that's the only height that we can go with, and I'm not in the mood to put it on the counter and then like go angle it up towards the chin. You've been seeing too much of my chin, like let's give me a break. Do you ever see those reels where it's like this and my mom and it's Christmas shopping, getting a Starbucks Christmas drink? That is me and my mom. We do it every year. First thing I got, candle. I have purse. Oh God. I was gonna, for you to smell. Yeah, can you smell that? Right, so this is in Fresh Fraser, which is just a Christmas tree. This is the cutest Christmas mug I have ever seen. Impractical for sure, but I mean, there was, I think it was a Christmas tree. I don't remember what this was, but it was still like gingerbread Christmas tree. Not as practical, but this, because of his little head, I'm gonna break this, aren't I? He's stunning. I think his name is Charles. That came off the dome. I have no idea. Beautiful new mug for Christmas. I did get hot chocolate as well. I don't know. This is my favorite hot chocolate. I'm pretty sure they sell this year round, probably. But it's hot chocolate season. So hot chocolate in my cute little mug. It's the middle of the day, so I'm not gonna make hot chocolate here, but I needed to show you my little Christmas stuff that I got when I went shopping with my mom. Let's go talk about books. And welcome back. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I have a very exciting announcement that I am just doing without thinking, right? Actually, we've been thinking about this probably since May, but I feel like for the first time I'm doing something without being a perfectionist and I'm going. I started a book channel. Everybody clap. If you've been watching the vlogs, I have been tussling with reading the Throne of Glass series where I wanted to do it on camera like my avatar, but then I couldn't film consistently book content with where I'm currently living, but I come here to change of scenery, work here like once a week. I'm gonna up that. So I now have 2 unencumbered days where I can do straight reading content. We can vlog around that. Sure, I can get other content here, but the main focal point is that I will take 2 days a week where I can do reading. Book channel will be linked below. I don't think there's anything on it. I finished the first Throne of Glass book, which you saw in the last vlog, and I'm tussling with what to do for this one because I've read part of it. We haven't even talked about it at all. And I feel like on that channel, I'm just confused to be like a reading vlog for each of these books, obviously, but I'm thinking that I just chunk together the first 3 because Assassin's Blade is like you read it as the 3rd book or the first. And so I feel like if I put together those clips from reading Throne of Glass, and then I film reading this, and then I film reading Assassin's Blade, and I kind of like compile it and put it together and film them more efficiently, because I feel like when I did Avatar, you had no idea where the fuck I was in the book, what the fuck was going on. We do it more efficiently, and we discuss, you know, we still get the reactions and reading live, but we're more organized, right? And I put those 3 books together, and that goes on the channel. Then I do a reading vlog for each of the rest of the books. Like when I do the tandem read, that's one video. And do you know what I mean? Does that make sense to everyone? And you have time to decide. You have time to decide, because I'm just gonna film me reading this, and how it's edited and where it's put, we can figure that out later. So that's what I was thinking for this. And I was thinking that on my main channel, obviously, I still do book content. It's just not the full thing. So if you want like snippets and you want like shorter versions of reading books, and you want me to like bare minimum talk about books, that's gonna be in the vlogs. If you want to sit your ass down for an hour while I yap and read books, book channel. So that is what I think is the best option for us all. I think that is the conclusion that has taken me months to get to, and I'm glad I did, because this feels right. And I'm gonna be so real with you, one girl was the catalyst for all of this. All of you did comment on my last video that you wanted me to do a book channel, but one girl, let's go to her comment. She deserves her moment, because she's the catalyst for all of this. I fear like she's the reason that I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like the male main character says in the book, fuck it. Her name is Carly4242. She said, please book channel. I'm telling you, you're gonna regret not documenting this series. It's iconic and a once in a lifetime read. And that is all she had to say to me for me to realize, you know what? Yeah, I was giving up on the idea of reading all of the Throne of Glass on camera, but then I was like, bitch, people would give a left kidney to read the series for the first time again. And I genuinely love my Avatar vlogs, because I get to experience reading those books for the first time again. You'll never get those reactions again. You'll never get that experience again. So I needed to make it work. I still also need to finish editing and uploading my final Avatar vlog, which was filmed in May. So it's very old and I look very rough. I think that it should then be on the new channel, but then that's so odd. Maybe I make a playlist on the new channel of like me reading Avatar and it's videos from this channel. And then I upload the Court of Silver Flames on that channel, and then it's all compiled into one playlist, but they're separate. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna upload the Avatar on here now that I have a book channel. Do you know what I mean? So then the first video on that channel will be like, hey, here's me reading A Court of Silver Flames. But if you want to see the rest of them, it's on this channel, you know? And then we do the 3 books of Throne of Glass, and then we continue on. And like I'll include snippets of it in my regular vlogs, but if you want to see the whole thing, the whole version, book channel. I think that makes sense. And I love that. And I've been yapping for too damn long, and I know that editing me wants to get a lobotomy. Anyway, that wasn't the point of this. The whole point of this actually was that I wanted to talk about that I finished this book and I'm starting this one. Quick intermission to talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. If you're looking to launch your online brand or side hustle, Squarespace has you covered with tools that make it all easier. With Squarespace, you can create a website that looks custom built, and their new design intelligence uses AI to help you build a site that fits your brand perfectly. Squarespace also makes managing payments so pain-free and easy. You're set up to receive payments fast with options like Apple Pay and Afterpay for more flexibility. And if you're selling content like courses, memberships, or even digital products, it's simple and seamless. You can easily set up your site to share or sell your downloads or products, making it easy for your audience to access your creations. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use my link squarespace.com/Siena Mirabella to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. I've been wanting to talk about this since I finished it, like the day after Halloween, but I haven't had the opportunity to until now. I gave this book 5 stars, and I would give it a 6 stars. This is one of my top tier romance faves. I think we read what this was about in the last video, but get comfy cozy with this slow burn romance set in the autumnal glow of 1997 small town Vermont. I voted for this as my 2025 best romance because Yes, okay. Also, the town reminds me of Gilmore Girls with how everything is set up. You get to go through September to December because you get a little bit of Christmas, which was perfect because I had started the December part of this book, which isn't that long. It's just like the final part of it. I started it the day after Halloween and it was perfect because I was ready for Christmas. I highly recommend reading this in October and then so that you finish it and get to the December part right in the beginning of November, because if you like to start celebrating Christmas, boom, it's perfection. I can't recommend this book enough. If you even have a slight interest in picking it up, do it. You will not regret it. I picked the book up and I thought, oh, I'll just read like a little bit. I think I read 200 pages in one sitting. It's so addicting. I need her to write other books in other seasons because she's so perfect at capturing the essence of a season. And I love ambiance. I love a vibe. I love the atmosphere. So I finished that, loved it. It's the best book probably I've ever read, and I'm gonna reread it every fall without fail. I digress. I started Throne of Midnight. Okay, we're so off. I started Crown of Midnight and it's great, and I'm really hating that it is taking me so long to get through the series because I was tussling with the whole book idea. But now that we know what we're doing, full steam ahead, you know what I mean? Granted, I can't really start reading this for another week, but anyway, I realized that when people say take your time with series like this, I can't. My brain will not remember anything and I won't make good predictions. I won't be reading it critically, which is how I like to read. I like to really be engrossed in the story, and I can't do that if I take a month to read a book or even a week. I need to back-to-back hyper focus. That's what we're gonna do on the book channel and in that reading vlog. But I just wanted to share with you little book updates and that I got a book channel, and I'm so excited to do that. And yeah, I think that's what I wanted to yap about for a good 30,000 hours. So I don't really know where the vlog's gonna take us now, but I'm done talking, so. I got a coloring book. Let me show you. This is from Amazon. I got a coloring book, I forget when, but when I did, I got markers to go with it. I was dating a boy toy when I did this, and he asked me what I was doing, like last year-ish. And he asked me, what are you doing right now? And I said, I'm coloring. And he's like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? No, that's why I'm coloring. Yeah, no, like nobody mentally sane is coloring. Well, yes, I mean, grandma hobbies are the thing, or juvenile hobbies are the thing. Infantile, oh, both have negative connotations. Anyway, had markers. I don't even know where my old coloring book is, but it's probably not from the same person, but it's the same vibe. It's the big, thick lines, and it looked just like this, but it was for Cozy Girl season, I fear. I got it in the summer of like last year. This one has all things fall and Christmas. Let me show you some of my work because I'm an artist. We have Rudolph and Frosty. I dated it as if I'm a child in kindergarten, and this is my school project. And my parents need to know when I did this for childhood development purposes. I did a snow globe. This was my first one. I'll link both of these down below. They're both from Amazon. Cute, cozy little hobby. You put on a show and you color. Have hot cocoa. It's a moment. I did this with my mom. We watched Christmas movies and we colored. It felt so beautiful and wholesome. I loved it. But yeah. I'm also realizing I have a burn on my arm, and you saw that in the last clip and you probably thought, what? I was getting a pizza out of the oven and I burned myself. And I screamed, which is crazy because I was already having a bad day. I was in my luteal and I was already crying about something else, and then I burnt my arm, and it was just like, it was the straw that broke the camel's back, so I screamed. I think that was, I just wanted to scream, like as a release. I don't think it was because it hurt. It burned like a bitch, hence it being a burn, right? But I think the scream was more to let out the energy and frustration and the surprise of it all. Why I'm in my room is that I went to my mom's house and I packed a suitcase full of fall/winter clothes, because in California, really, it's just summer and fall chilly. warm or cold, that's it, but it's not freezing. So we don't really have transitional seasons of clothes. It's just I have my fall winter clothes and my spring summer clothes. So I went to my mom's, packed a suitcase full of my fall winter clothes, and I took a bunch of summery clothes to her, which I'm still gonna bring more to her because I still don't have enough space here, I think, for all the clothes that I brought. But I brought a suitcase of fall and winter clothes. So let me show you. You can't see shit. I'm also thinking, hold on. Suitcase full of fall clothes. There's coats and shit under that, and I need to put some of it up in my closet. And then also, I'm thinking that we put fall-ish clothes on the rack. I don't want to take the rack apart because I love her. I don't think I've ever had like fall and winter shoes down there because my fall and winter shoes are black. That'll stay the same. I don't want to mess this up, but I fear it would make sense to swap some pieces because this is prime real estate. My room is, she's all right. I never film in here because there's like 2 spots where the lighting isn't, you know, a go. So I need to do more in the mirror though. I could take pics in the mirror. I just never filmed talking in here. Anyway, I went to Pilates today, and today was my 1-year anniversary of going to Pilates. Woo! I'm so glad that I started Pilates. I was so scared of Pilates, and then I did it. And look at us now. We're a year in the making. What is that? I don't even know what I'm fucking saying. Let's do my fall clothes. Okay, also super random, but I don't know if you can see it, but there is now a sand wall. And where did the little tractor guy go? Oh, there he is. Look at him. Where's the other one? I don't know, but they made a sand wall because allegedly that's what they do on the beach because of the high tide, just in case it comes all the way back here, which I fear I don't ever see that happening. And she said that it's never happened, but you know, it's better than just in case, and then it floods. So now you can't really see the shoreline. You can kind of see it over there. And you have to climb the mountain to go on the beach. I've never experienced the beach in chilly weather. So, oh, make it stop. I need to get Botox in my frown lines. I'm gonna run away now because the guy with the tractor is kind of attractive and he's sitting in there and, let's go put away my fall clothes. I actually ruined my iconic fur, not real fur, but fur cheetah print coat. That was the coat that I used to wear to dive bars. It was my coat. And then my dumb ass thought, let's wash it, right? So moral of the story, don't wash your coats. Go take them to be dry cleaned. Especially if they say dry clean only. That's not just a suggestion. It's not, actually. One pair of medium wash denim I own because I don't own anything but light wash denim. So, my special fall pants. Jeans. Okay, so, potential clothing rack pile. Sure, makes sense. Jeans, and this goes in my closet. Also completely forgot I had a bag of dresses from my mom's because this was the reason that I wanted fall clothes, because of this fall dress. This one is a mini dress and it's very warm, but it felt like fall. So we have a bunch of fall shit in here as well, and dresses and stuff like that. A couple more pants. I don't really know what I want to put on the rack and what to put in the closet. I fit everything that I need to in the closet except for some things. I took a picture of the clothing rack so that I can see everything in the order that it is, so that I can do it again in the summer wherever I live. I'm gonna keep doing that clothing rack forever. I fear that's just, I'm always gonna have a clothing rack because I love the vibe of it. But this is all the stuff that I'm bringing to my mom. So second wind, 2 suitcases of stuff go in her house. I'm really being ruthless because I didn't wear half the shit that I brought here for the summer. So it's really helping me be like capsule wardrobe, minimalisty. I don't know. And I left the house a lot this summer, so like I had the opportunities and the moments to wear the things, and some of those things I just did not wear, so. The years before. I don't remember. It kind of looks like how it used to. Just raw dogging it as I do everything. Okay, back to the Christmas music. look good with the light coming from the window, but in person you can see the vision. And the only thing that's interchangeable, I hate that it's this. So we have this cool tone brown leather, or in its place we do this. Is that too much warm? But like, ooh, I don't like how the camera is picking up the color. It's not capturing the warmth. I need it to capture the warmth. You get the warmth? Not me crouching like a little gremlin. That's pretty much what I wanted to do. I like it. I'm glad I did it because the summer vibes was just not fitting with the season. Or final option, I moved the dress over there and then I put back the crochet cardigan, which I probably will never wear in the season because it's mainly as like a beach cover up, but it lightens it up because was it too much with the dark brown leather or the plaid? I don't think I'm gonna do the plaid. Somebody tell me, cream crochet, the plaid orangey one, or the dark brown leather one. You guys decide, tell me in the comments, and then I will make the necessary adjustments. But that's my fall wardrobe swapped, and yeah. Wearing my little horse girl gloves, which I'll link on everything that I'm wearing is from Amazon. I'll link it down below. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here and full Christmas vibes in the next one, so bye.